Ladies and gentlemen, this is King Kevin checking in Chicago, Chi-Town, downtown. I'm in the Empire Room at the Palmer Hotel, and this is a room where royalty used to perform. Ella Fitzgerald, Louis Armstrong. If you know me, I'm big fans of their music. So check this out. This is the stage. Look at the opulence, the ambiance. Man, this is where the ballers really hung out at back in the 1920s. And now it's just a thriving hotel, and I'm here part of the tour. Today is May 28th, 2022. I just did my Black Legacy tour. Stopped the war against Haiti, the inhumane policies towards Haiti. So I just spoke yesterday at the Haitian American Museum of Chicago, which was a great success. That's the flag that's on my head right now. And, I just want to do a quick video and, share this experience with you all, those who can't make it, those back home. And I'm just thankful to be here where excellence and greatness used to come and chill at, So, but besides that, definitely hanging out, just enjoying myself, enjoying this vacation, Memorial Weekend. And yeah, that's about it, But at the same time, let me say this. Speaking of Haiti, just recently, the 23rd, 24th, 25th, the New York Times dropped a few news articles headlining Haiti. Now, the question is, why were they headlining Haiti on the front page of New York Times 3 days in a row? Pretty much explaining things that we already know, most of us, but I like when they keep doing it because a lot of people don't know about Haitian history or why Haiti has been impoverished and what you see. And people think, oh yeah, Haiti, Haitians are just crazy, disorganized, disgruntled, cynical people. But in fact, the U.S. and France and National City Bank was part of the U.S. Several presidents, starting from Woodrow Wilson, FDR, Franklin Roosevelt, and several other presidents from Clinton, Bush's, Obama being a black president. You would have thought that he would have came to visit Haiti 8 years as a president, but never visited the first black republic in the world, especially in the Western Hemisphere, and Haiti being the first and only country to fight against slavery and free themselves from their oppressors and kick the oppressors out, create their own constitution in 1801, and just, we're dominating the world, but now Haiti's being dominated, which is very interesting. And back in the day, Chicago was bumping 1915, which is Prohibition era. 1915 was the year that Haiti was occupied by the U.S. from 1915 to 1934. So 1915, 1934, Haiti was being dominated. Haiti was being beat up 15,000 Haitians were slaughtered in those 20 years that the U.S. occupied Haiti. Many of you don't know that America, I don't know what other countries, but America definitely enslaved, colonized, and is dominating Haiti as we speak. They don't use the word colony because, you can't use that in the new democratic world. It'll be very incorrect to even think that the land of the free is colonizing other countries. But that's the fact. Haiti is being colonized, destroyed, dominated, and is enslaved Haiti. Haiti is going to become a complete assembly line, a complete assembly plant. What I mean by assembly, when you work in a plant, those who worked in factories, I worked in at least one factory. I'm trying to think if I worked in 2 factories, well, a few warehouses, but one factory back in the day, Flexall, back in Pompano. But Haiti's going to become an assembly plant, and they're going to work them to death. They want Haiti to be destroyed, only to be a place to export all the goods to U.S. Did you know that 80% of what's coming to Haiti is coming from the U.S.? 80%. And it's tax-free. No tariffs. America pays no taxes, no tariffs, little to no tariffs to what's coming into Haiti. If you watched my presentation yesterday, you can go to my YouTube channel and look up the stop the war against Haiti and inhumane policies, France and U.S. coercion, how they coerced and planned and plotted to destroy Haiti, because Haiti fought, it's a flag that's on my head, fought against Haiti to make sure that they remained enslaved since they fought for their freedom. President from George Washington to right now, Biden, they feared Haiti. Feared Haiti tremendously because they represented the beacon of hope for black people, for all people. If you could escape the plantation, no matter where you was, if you could escape the plantation and get to Haiti, you were free. So I guess that's why a lot of Haitians, some people would be like, Haitians, you made it like American. Like people would be asking me, you ain't Haitian. And I used to take offense to it, but now I take it as a compliment because that shows that we are one. We are one. You know what I'm saying? Haitians, Americans, Bahamians, Jamaicans, Trinidadians, those from the VI, throughout the African continent, we are one. We are one people. We are united, and we must remain united if we're going to win. Don't look at what's going on in Haiti as a black problem, as not a black problem. That's a Haitian problem. No, it is a black problem. It's a black issue, a black situation that we need to find a solution to. And I'm not looking to change the world and fight for the whole world, even though that's what Toussaint did. General Toussaint Louverture, the leader of the Haitian Revolution. As a matter of fact, my new name, African name, I'm going to change my name. It's going to take some time. It's Oba Louverture Kehu Miza, which means Oba means king. Louverture means the one that finds a way. So Toussaint changed his name, the one that found the way. And Keho Miza means the encourager, the one who encourages. And I've always been told I was an encourager from day one, and I love it. And I'm working hard to encourage my people. Listen, Haitian people are giving up hope. Matter of fact, Haitian Americans, Haitians that are in the U.S., has given up hope on Haiti. They have given up hope on Haiti and the Haitian people. Asking me, why are you even trying to fight for Haiti? Why are you trying to do this for Haiti? Why are you trying to do that? I'm doing it because of my people. You know what I'm saying? We are one. And whether people want to recognize it or not, whether people want to acknowledge the contributions that Haitians have made towards America getting their freedom, fighting in the independence battle against the American Revolution, against the British. Haitians did that. Haitians in 1779. Do your research. In Savannah, Georgia, the oldest city in Georgia, one of the oldest cities in the country. Haitians fought in that battle. Roughly about 600 to 700 of them fought in that battle. They were slaughtered. It was set up. They was used on the front line. But it bought American soldiers time to escape and get away from the British. And then you also have the African Americans who were able to escape. They were able to escape the plantations to come to Haiti and be freed. Frederick Douglass, who actually spoke in the 1893 World Fair, promoted Haiti heavily. 3-hour speech. I don't think people wanted to hear him for 3 hours, but he spoke 3 hours promoting Haiti as a black excellence, black power, black nation that was doing something great for the people. Then you have, what else you have Haitians did? The Constitution, 1801, stating everybody be free. Haitians did that. 1801. It was unfathomed. You couldn't even fathom that type of thought that black people would actually do something like that, write their own constitution, free their people, kick the French out. And the French have the nerve to tax Haitians, for their freedom, in order to be recognized. And the U.S. turned it back, even though the first 3 presidents of the United States were doing business with Haiti, import, export, but they want to let it be known because, if we acknowledge this, then the enslaved African Americans here in the U.S. would be enraged, would be angered and fight the slave masters. You feel me? So I just want you guys to know that there's a lot more than what they're telling you. Please do your research. This is King Kevin. I gotta go. I gotta finish this tour I'm watching. This is a Gangsters and Ghosts tour in Chicago. It's probably 2:17 now. And they told us you got 17 minutes, or we're gonna leave you. But let me get out of here, man. It's been a blessing. You guys be encouraged. Keep fighting for your dreams, your goals, and be blessed. I'm about to leave my book bag. But go to KevinDorival.com, and from there you go to my link to see what I'm doing here, the Black Legacy Tour. The next stop will be LA and Oakland, California as well, Boston, Texas, Houston, Texas, and New York, the U.S., United Nations, and African Union. That's the goal. Y'all be blessed, and just let me give you guys one more view. Bless up. King Kevin in the building, baby. Officially. Chicago.